My name is Daniel Rawlings. I'm on your Human Rights Commission. I'm not here today as part of the commission, but I am here today as a proud and openly gay man, a resident of the Salem community, and a property owner and taxpayer. I'm aghast and offended by the city and the idea that they would have an anti-gay organization give rental money from the library in its temporary location, and by the process that this has occurred. Aside from the fact that the Salem Alliance organization is very anti-gay, it's a real big slap in the face for the council to pass a proclamation 1 month and then give upwards of $500,000 to an anti-organization the next month. It's extremely sad that city staff on a recording was heard saying, "You can weather the outcry from the gay community about this issue. I'm not a storm, and city staff is not weathermen." Even more offensive were city staff members who said that the gay community could just not go if they were so upset. This means that they are okay with marginalizing a part of the community, even if only temporarily. This is not the first time I've brought concerns forward to staff about the library's openness to the gay community, and putting a library in an unwelcoming facility only makes it worse. The relocation committee had more than one choice. That's heard on a recording talked about. But they still have the recommendation of this place that's not very accessible for the disabled community, has extremely limited parking in general, and is obviously not welcoming to all. I'd ask that you please table this recommendation and ask staff to keep looking for another location.
Thank you very much. Were there any questions for Mr. Rawlings? Okay. Yeah. Evan, you had
Just a comment. I called a friend of mine this morning who's a former member of Salem Alliance Church, and he happens to be gay. He said he felt that the LGBTQ people in our community would not feel comfortable using this facility at its proposed location, and probably would not use the library. And I think the payment of $228,000 to $342,000, the optics are poor for the community. So although I cannot vote, I know the person I'm filling in for would vote against it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone else? Yes.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to second what Evan said. I mean, I understand that the church can sort of do what they want in this regard, but I think the city should strive for something higher, and I think the city can look at other alternatives. And it doesn't feel like the council's being presented with, I mean, I understand it's gone through committees and come up to this level, but yeah, I'd like to see the council look at other locations.